All right, man. I know you guys have been enjoying in the UK, the NCAA football 14. I know you've been enjoying my season with the Kentucky Wildcats, but as you know, man, it's the end of the season and it's time for some basketball right before our bowl game. And I picked up NCAA 10 because I'm like, man, I need a college basketball game. I love college basketball. If you guys know, I coach college basketball, so it's time to make myself a coach again and pull up in my new coach's uniform. So I've selected NCAA 10. This is the first time I'm playing the game, first time unwrapping it, and making myself a new coach. And I'm going to start off with a new suit. I don't want to be a casual sideline coach. Let's get suited and booted. And as you can see, I made my suit selection. We're going to do Dynasty mode here on the NCAA 10. And we're going to just get a feel for it. I haven't played an NCAA basketball game in quite a long time. Probably on PlayStation 2. Maybe I might have to hook that PlayStation 2 up. I still have it. And we're going with the Kentucky Wildcats, all right? The same Wildcats that we have in football. And, you know, unlike the football game, this roster is filled with some of the elite stars of today's game. So I'm going to balance my team out. What do I feel more is important? I need conditioning. I need a certain amount of offense and defense. I got to get this formula right because this is my training time. That's not enough. All right, conditioning is going to be of the utmost importance. And so is defense. Shooting, I can deal with that later. Our defense has got to be on point and our conditioning has to be on point. So we're in it. We're ranked number 7. This roster in real life features Patrick Patterson, DeMarcus Cousin, John Wizzall, all right, and Darius Miller, among others. Even Eric Bledsoe. So this roster is just prime time. Let's get, man. Hey, dude, I miss college basketball.
This highly talented squad looks great on paper, but is unproven on the court. These kids are fired up and can't wait to get the season underway. But remember, being ranked at the top means there's a long way to fall.
Don't you get the feel of college hoops, man? And listen, we're going to play at home, open up at home against Cal State Northridge. All right, oddly enough, that's the school I attended. All right, we're going to play the Matadors. And shout out to the Cal State Northridge Matadors and everybody in the Matadome and the San Fernando Valley. Peace out to you guys. But, hey, man, I'm going to have to take it to Cal State Northridge today. Let me get a feel for this game. I picked a team that is a little more up-tempo. And, you know, I don't even know. This game did not come with a manual. So I don't even know how to switch my offense, my defense. I'm having to learn on the fly. And as you can see, Cal State Northridge is in a half-court press with 1-3-1 half-court press. They already created a turnover, and they're already about to be up 2-0. And my commentating skills is going to have to be a lot more up-tempo. I don't know how to shoot the ball. I'm just assuming it's the same way to shoot the ball. Oh, look at this, throwing the ball away here. That was DeMarcus Cousins on the inside post. And here we go. We got 2-0. Still, Cal State Northridge can't take advantage of it on the road. Looking to dribble drive, kick it out to our shooter, which is Darnell Dotson in real life, and he hits a big three-pointer. I think my shooting is probably what's going to save me in this particular game. And ball's moving around. John Wall with the big three. Kentucky up 6-2. The ball movement is a little slow in this game compared to NBA, any one of the NBA games, NBA 2K, NBA Live. And this game is predicated on as DeMarcus Cousins drives to the hoop and gets the foul and goes to the free throw line. This game is predicated on using your half-court offensive skills, some sets. As you can see, don't know how to hit a free throw yet. Getting back on the defensive end. Post-entry pass to Cal State Northridge, and we get an offensive foul. And look at me on the sideline. Without the beard, I'm looking good. Dapper. Reminds me of my young coaching days. And this game is definitely predicated on ball movement, team movement. As you can see, Kentucky standing still right there, but that doesn't stop John Wall from breaking them down. Hey, can I still call them their names? Because I know at this time, all they were doing was just copying what the teams were. And that's why they got in trouble. This is why the NCAA Basketball 10 was the last NCAA game. This is the Ed O'Bannon lawsuit. There you go here in the first half, hitting some threes. Cal State Northridge calls a timeout, and they come right back in with a jump hook inside the lane. Let's get to the commentator, but I'm just giving you a little bit of a history. This game was the last NCAA basketball game created, as we cannot handle the 1-3-1 half-court trap. And I'm going to have to learn how to run our press offense, dribble drive to the middle, and drawing a foul going to the line. Number 24 in real life is Eric Bledsoe. They can't convert, and we have a kick out. And number three, who hit the Darnell Dotson, hits a big three-pointer to go up. So anyway, I'm trying to commentate at the same time, jump hook on the inside once again. And Ed O'Bannon lawsuit proceeded or followed this game, and then NCAA, all the video game companies did not make any more NCAA basketball games. And now, another turnover by Kentucky, holding on to a slight lead based on talent alone. But now I think with the NCAA now allowing players to capitalize on their image, you will see another NCAA basketball game, and most certainly the NCAA players will get paid for it. A quick dump inside by Cal State Northridge. Back to the game here, 15-9 lead, and the press is still on, and we're running our press offense, and let's see if we can attack. Best thing to do, there's a trap there at the midcourt line, swinging the ball. That should be a jump shot, and a big miss. Cal State Northridge's press is getting to Kentucky, finally cutting the lead to 3 points. John Wall with the ball at the top. Post-entry pass to Derek Cousins, and Patrick Patterson follows it up with the offensive rebound and the quick dump in. Cal State Northridge dumps it in. Patrick Patterson with the rejection. Offensive rebound, tipped in. Oh my goodness, that was a good play. And this press is really bothering Kentucky, but after that, doesn't bother them that much. Darnell Dotson with the open court dunk down the middle of the lane. Northridge dumps it inside with the big dunk. I wish I can remember who the Northridge team looks like. John Wall almost passes it behind the court for a backcourt violation, but ends up getting the easy layup. And the ball movement by Cal State Northridge is pretty good. Drive to the middle of the lane. Offensive rebound. Block rejected. Another offensive rebound. And let me tell you something, kids. The quickest way to losing. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Our guy right here, DeMarcus Cousins, panics, inbounds the ball, turns it over against the press. And let me tell you something, kids. The quickest way to lose basketball games is to give up offensive rebounds. If you give up offensive rebounds, you're going to lose a ton of basketball games. So you got to be careful with that, kids. There's an offensive rebound given up right there and a putback. Listen, most people are going to shoot 30, 40, 50% in the field. And if you give up these boards, and as Kentucky responds with the up-tempo press offense, you give up offensive boards, you're going to lose. And they're going to be shooting 60%. You're going to lose a whole bunch of games. John Wall forces a shot up at the elbow and gets nothing from it. Cal State Northridge cuts the lead to 1. John Wall picks it up again. Nope, that is not John Wall. That is Eric Bledsoe picks up a elbow jumper. Cal State Northridge responds with a three-pointer to tie the game here with 9 seconds left. Tick, 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 tick. And DeMarcus Cousins, boy, I'm going to tell you what. That press is no longer getting to Kentucky. And there we are right there. 2-point lead going into halftime.
At the end of the first half, the Matadors are trailing by 2. Kentucky displayed a spectacular shooting performance, Dick, in that first half.
Indeed, Brad. I predict the defense will come out and really be a lot sharper in the second half.
So far, I could say this is a pretty good game. It's not as fluid as the 2K games are now. You got to remember, this game is like 10 to 12 years old. And of course, I'm an old school guy playing it. It's not as fluid. You can get away with not running a lot of offense on these 2K games because, you know, you can run a little pick and roll and that can be your entire offense. And you can run transition. But these games require your team to run some offense or else that's going to happen. A jump hook towards the baseline and nothing happens, or probably was to the middle. I'm not looking at it. Anyway, DeMarcus Cousins picks up a foul, and then classic DeMarcus Cousins, he reacts negatively to the official's call. We're trying to run a little up-tempo, and we get a shot opportunity. And there you can see the coach is chiming in up there on the upper left of the screen. You got to run offense here in college basketball. And Patrick Patterson dumps it, gets dumped on the inside, and gets the easy dunk. And this game is fairly close. Here we go. Don't contest this time. Cal State Northridge forces up a shot without running offense. And then John Wall operates. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not John Wall. That looks like Eric Bledsoe operates, and he gets a missed layup. The defense finally shows up. A clear pickpocket. John, is that is back. Boy, these numbers are small. That is Eric Bledsoe once again missing a layup. So, like I said, there we go, pickpocket once again. You got to run some offense here. DeMarcus Cousins with the big bang. And if you can't run offense, run some transition. All right, outlet pass to the middle. Getting out to the sideline, operating once again and smacked around. This is why you got to run some easy layup stuff. Turnaround jump shot towards the middle. Sinks it for Northridge. And again, they're in their press, but Kentucky's figured it out. And that's the good thing about a press. Once you figured it out, you can penalize a team in the second half as their conditioning weighs down. Spin back towards the middle jump hook, and it is swiped away by the defender. And the ball's being pushed down the floor, kicked out to the wing. Number 24 misses, but then Patrick Patterson gets the offensive rebound, and they get another shot at it. Patterson turns the ball over, trying to drive and do too much, dribbling the ball. And Northridge slam dunks and gets this game back in. Kentucky only up 2, and they're the heavy favorite. A dribble drive kick out to John Wall for a big three-pointer, a much-needed three-pointer for Kentucky, and they're back up 5. Oh, man. Classic turnover by Northridge here with less than 5 minutes to go. Driving to the middle to try to alley-oop lob it, and the center wasn't ready. But as you can see here, a couple of big critical three-pointers by John Wall, who is leading us. And there's DeMarcus Cousins, who's probably in the running for player of the game. Kentucky comes out, baseline run, and John Wall snaps it for a three-point. I should say splash it. He splashed it. And DeMarcus Cousins travels to get all the way into the to the lane and scores it. 41-33. Now the lead is widening as we go. Big inside post entry pass to the opposite block, and DeMarcus Cousins finishes in the lane. That is a 10-point lead. All right, Kentucky's making it happen. John Wall catches it in the lane, and he gets fouled. I keep calling him John Wall because my screen is small, but it is Eric Bledsoe who does it, and he misses the free throw. Still a 10-point lead with under 3 minutes to go. Cal State Northridge looking to score quickly, and they do on the post-entry pass, turnaround jumper to the middle, and the press is still on. Kentucky, less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and they get an easy layup against the press, and it bounces in for John Wall. That might be trouble for Cal State Northridge. Here we go. Dribble drive, reverse layup on a post-entry pass, and Northridge is not out of the game. 1 minute and 32 seconds left, and we got a double on the post block there, and we got a long jumper by, I think, Darnell Dotson on the opposite side of the floor. So the ball movement's working good for Kentucky. There's Northridge, dump entry pass to the high post, and Patrick Patterson fouls the forward in the lane. So now you got interesting situation here. Big three-pointer by Dotson to go up. An interesting situation here. DeMarcus Cousins checks back into the game as some rebounds are needed. Free throws are good by Northridge, so now it is still back a 10-point lead. And a drive to the middle, and it looks like, oh boy, Kentucky. We get their officials call right there, and we bear the free throws, going up 12 with less than a minute to go. There's a turnover by Northridge and a foul, and I think Northridge probably going to put a whole bunch of Kentucky players on the free throw line as we empty the bench and let some of the bench warmers get into the game. Bury the free throws. It's going to be almost impossible here for Northridge to come back. Big three-pointer in the corner. Rebound to finish. And the clock is probably going to run out here. We got 1 possession left. Shot clock is a little bit not uneven here, but we get the offensive rebound and the put back. DeMarcus Cousins looking to finish the game here. And that's going to be a timeout by Cal State Northridge to stop a little bit of the bleeding, but it's really over. A 16-point lead. Northridge chucking up three-pointers, and they get one to go. Actually, it was a 2 foot on the line. They're still pressing with 7 seconds left, and they're not giving up. And the good thing is they got a turnover, and a big forward takes a 3 to end the game, and it's no good. Kentucky opens up the basketball season. The coaches meet here in the middle for the handshake. Coach Greg Adams gets the first win of the season, and the Wildcats, like the football team, is ready to go. What do you think about this game, man? Tell me what you think about this game. Not a lot of people are consider this game popular, but I love basketball and I love college basketball, so I'm definitely going to continue to play this game. So I'm going to play it in conjunction with the football game. This ought to be interesting. Of course, I'm going to add other games to the channel, maybe a first-person shooter game, which I suck at. But here you go here. Patrick Patterson, not DeMarcus Cousins, gets player of the game, and number 14 from Northridge does.